I know you have a lot of friends in the government, especially feds, he shrugged. You might ask around. I will make some discreet inquiries. I'd appreciate it, Gio said. It may be nothing, just being cautious. By all means. We all know pigs and rats are a hazard to your health. He held up his glass, as though for attention. But so is paranoia, my friend. Gio clinked glasses again. Says the wise man sitting on the toilet. Pat laughed, and they finished their beers. When Gio got back downstairs after stopping by a real men's room to check that his pants were clean, they were, Joe was waiting at the bar with a barely touched club soda and lime. Thanks for coming, Gio told him as they shook hands. And waiting. He put his empty on the bar. Joe handed him his watch and ring, and he slipped them both on. Great, I felt naked without these. He glanced around at the crowd, which was at maximum. It was hard to imagine anyone eavesdropping in this din, but still. I also want to talk to you about something outside, but I can wait till you finish your drink. Joe took another sip of his club soda. Finished, he said. They went out and started walking across town. It was night now, and the mood of the crowd on the street was looser, less stressed. The energy still high, but with more expectation. People going out somewhere, not people coming from work. The air was warm and full of promise, good or bad. I suspect there's a rat in my house, Gio said. Joe said nothing. He just waited for his old friend to continue. Gio went on, explaining everything that Fusco had said, the business with Uder and the conversation with Pat. Do you trust Pat? Joe asked. I trust you, Gio said. What do you want me to do? Gio shrugged. Do some spy shit. Joe laughed. They stood at the avenue, waiting for the light. Traffic rolled by. If we don't know who's talking or who they're talking to, it's hard to get started. I can't just put on a tuxedo like James Bond and show up at the bad guy's roulette game. I was picturing you in more like a SEAL diving outfit. But yeah, I know what you mean. I think you need an outside audit of all your people's electronic communication since before the Uder deal. How outside? Someone who can't be involved or compromised because they're not associated with your business, and who can't betray you because they don't know what they're looking for, just preparing a report. Who talked to who, when, and what about? You have someone in mind? Maybe. Let me get back to you tomorrow. Good. Thanks, Gio said. And I have another thought, he added as they crossed the street. Since it looks like this is federal, we could at least put a feeler out to someone on the FBI. You know someone? We both do. Agent Donna. Nah, Joe shook his head. No way is she bent. Agreed, she's as straight as they come. But she is in the information business herself. She might want to help keep us free and useful to her, in the name of Homeland Security. Joe considered it. I don't know, Gio. I just don't see her going out of her way to keep you out of jail. Gio smiled. Not me, no. But you, maybe. Me? Why me? Come on, she's got a thing for you. Anyone can see that. Fuck off. And it's mutual. They were across the street from Penn Station and the round facade of Madison Square Garden. Yelena was waiting in front of the station entrance as arranged. She saw them and waved. You better watch out, Gio went on, waving back. If Yelena finds out, she might kill her. Joe laughed. Somehow I don't make her as the jealous type. Gio looked at his watch, back where it belonged. I gotta go. I'm meeting Carol at the garden. Oh, yeah? Joe tried to remember what team was in town. Who's playing tonight? Billy Joel, Gio shouted.